Trying not to lose my shit. I'm just trying not to lose my shit.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of TemGameBoyz. So it's me and Afro here today, and I'm going to actually show Afro a little bit of my childhood here. So this is iNinja, and it's gonna explain the story to you. So go ahead and get this out here, out of the way, and kind of explain.
Nico.
Yes.
This grade isn't sharing anymore.
Oh, really? Is not? Okay. Fine. I got that.
I'm going blind here, bud.
Okay.
Feeling out darkness.
I shall just
Sensei, ninja.
Ah, I see.
Master.
There you go. You got it now? Does it work?
Yes, I see everything.
What have I done? Master, you're dead.
Your grasp of the obvious astounds.
It wasn't my fault. What was that thing?
So,
That was a rage stone.
I'll explain a little bit more of the story.
Great power. There are more,
More?
and you must retrieve them.
More.
Yes, the first
This
lies
this
on
is
Robot
this is my one of my
It
favorite
is
games of all
guarded by the
time.
one known as Kaiser.
Kaiser. What kind of name is Kaiser?
I hope there is enough time to teach you the lessons you will need to defeat the protectors of the stones.
He's dead and still. All he can think about is my training.
That's it. That's really the story of it. You're just a ninja, just trying to destroy evil.
Ninja throwing hands.
Yeah. So this was on PlayStation 2, GameCube, I believe Xbox as well. This was one of the best games during the early
Make a
2000s.
mission for me, and I will give you a grade. With grades, you will earn belts.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. I had every copy of this game known to man.
That huge robot lying on the beach is Takeyama.
I assume you're
He
playing
was
this
the
through an
governor of
emulator,
region
yes?
before the
Yes, I
invasion
am.
of Odo's Rank's army.
But
In
I
the
still
branch of
I still
Odo
have the
village,
disc.
You will find a mission.
100%. Always have the disc. Gonna keep it
Yes.
because it's my favorite game.
Speaking of
Go
this,
now,
I
and
actually might
remember,
just do
a
some
stitch in
stupid
time
shit.
is worth
It sounds
in
stupid,
the bush.
but depending on what I want to do, I might start buying discs again.
Mm-hmm.
Not even to play them, just to have them, since they're gonna start getting discontinued soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually gonna start making my not making my own games, but like
When you find it,
burning
you
them,
need to roll it
if you
into the
understand.
stitch.
Like,
Good luck, ninja.
So, I would say yes, but don't. I think it's because they actually have a way of locking out your actual your system like that.
Ninja, watch out.
So like
no, not from Sony, not from Sony, no. I'm talking about off like GOG, Steam, or any of that shit.
That is your best.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say like
People are already doing it. I just need to, like, the main reason that they don't do discs anymore, well, at least one of the reasons I heard, is because a lot of the companies didn't want to start porting over a lot of the games to Blu-ray,
yeah.
and a lot of the base discs couldn't handle like the amount of crap in them. So that's why like games like Final Fantasy VII have 4 different discs.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But I also heard that like maybe it's because like a lot of people, like a lot of companies stopped making the Blu-ray players. So I'm saying that that's why probably they did that as well. So I can understand that aspect, but it's still I can't. It's like a weird situation. Like I tried to explain it to Josh before. He's like, why don't they just do it in cartridges? I'm like, it's you can't really.
I mean, technically you can do that right now.
you
It's weird on PC, but it's like you get like a $2 SSD or some shit. Because I actually saw this on fucking TikTok.
Where the
some
guy-
dude's doing that. Basically,
the guy made like a SSD and it looks like a cartridge and shit.
yeah. So basically, he just installs the game onto the SSD, and then he puts like a printout of the picture or whatever on it. He has a little thing for it, and whenever he plugs it in, it just pulls up Steam, which I know it works.
To grind along rails and pipes,
Oh, okay.
simply
That's cool.
jump on them, and you'll
I
be
think that's smart. I think that's
Your
actually pretty
sword
cool.
hover will carry you
But
further than a
let's
dog.
get back to the game here.
Remember this.
All right, so
Big gap.
Yes.
this is a hack and slash.
Using your uppercut to lift
So it is a massive hack and slash, and it is one of the greatest games of all time. I stand by this. This game was so good that it was supposed to have a sequel, but the company that did it went completely under, and with that, we didn't get a sequel.
What's the company name? If you even remember.
I have to get that for you. It was like during the time of like THQ and stuff like that, but the full name by
THQ Nordic?
no, not Nordic, like THQ before it became THQ Nordic. So like for instance, like
Gosh.
like the Nickelodeon games and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, this was one of the games that were very popular during the time, and now it's a gem. It's like it's hard to find.
I know, bro. That's why I'm saying, man. Got to get on that physical media now.
jump onto
Yeah,
the rail,
I
And
think
then shit like this, when it fucking goes out of
use the half pipe.
existence or just falls out of existence, the only people that will still have this shit are the people who have it on disc.
yeah. I said I have a copy of this already, so I'm
My only issue with discs and stuff like that, I honestly would probably rather. I don't know. What do you think's better, discs or cartridges? Like, what do you think fails
Run
more?
down the track and throw your chain out at the arrows.
cartridges, because I believe cartridges have things in regards to batteries, don't they?
I think some cartridges. I don't know about current ones. I think old ones did.
Then I don't know, honestly. To be honest,
My only thing when I think about it is like, if the disc gets scratched, like doesn't it kind of? I'm not sure if the game could like read. Like, say for instance, if you want to like copy the game over, like with all the data and stuff, to like just remake the disc if the current disc gets scratched. If the current disc gets scratched, will that not affect like the transfer of data? You probably don't know that. I'm just asking questions to like thin air at this point, but still.
I believe so. I believe like it messes up the disc, but I think that will also go to a point where it's like you have disc cleaner for it. But I think that's why they did Blu-ray, so like, you know, people who weren't actually taking care of the damn discs will not have much of an issue when it comes to the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray has that lining to protect it. But otherwise, as I said, I think cartridges just work better because it's like you could play like in a, like, I would say like more of the aspect of a handheld game.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're getting off topic with this, but like, speaking of like retro games, it kind of just brings up the topic of like how we are kind of moving away from like the physical media and stuff, and games like this can just get lost.
Yeah, but that's also not just the blame of the fucking company. I blame people too. It's like there could have
Even everything happening now. Yes, you can absolutely 90% blame Sony. And I say 90 because the 10% of sheep just saying, whatever, it is what it is, it's gonna do whatever. I'm still gonna buy the $1,000 PS6. You're the problem.
Yeah, I would say yes and no. I would say like mainly like the fact that, you know, Sony is doing that is very shitty of them. But it's also the idea that like now, because of the fact that like, because 80% of sales for freaking games are digital, it's literally, in my opinion, I believe it's the people that just are fucking lazy. It's like,
Actually, see, they actually brought that statistic up and they actually found that it was skewed. That's actually not true.
oh, it's not. Okay.
No. I mean, So instead of taking every physical game, if I remember correctly, they took like a select few and said only these like high-profile games sold 100,000. Like, first of all, you're not taking into account a bunch of different factors, and you're not also grouping in all the other fucking games that you own.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I think, God, was one of them God of War? I don't remember. One of them was a game they took that was supposed to be like a high-selling game, and it didn't like hit their projected means. But also, they're not taking into effect when they release it for like PC or any other fucking thing. It's not going to sell as much if you release it in specific conditions. For PC, they release it a year later, so it's not going to sell as much. During, what was it, 2020 to 4, 5? Damn near? There was a whole fucking COVID gap. All people could do was buy shit online because they couldn't go outside.
Yeah, but they also could have gotten it mailed by Amazon. A lot of people do a lot of shit with Amazon.
Yeah, but a lot of people either didn't do that, or I'm not gonna just make excuses for people. Like, there's a lot of different things different people could do. I don't know how Amazon works with the whole. I've never pre-ordered any physical game off of Amazon, just because I don't want that shit stolen. I don't want that shit lost. I'm not sure if you know about half of the mailing system issues that have happened over the past few years, but literally, what the fuck is it called? I remember back when trucks were literally getting robbed for like the newest consoles.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you remember when the PS5 first came out with the shortages and shit. People were robbing the mailing trucks.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, sure, gotta go. See ya.
That's why like it's now like in true honesty, like this is where like certain things like that need to be a little bit higher profile. They need to have people with like armed people for that shit, my opinion. Because
I don't know about arming people.
Well,
arming mailmen is pretty crazy.
I would say yes and no, because so, like certain things, not even just like supplies, but like also things in regards to just like regular mail. That stuff needs to be protected in the sense of, you know, like a lot of people do have medical records and stuff like that in certain areas, or to have to go ahead and even mail in samples for doctors and stuff like that. That's where I say it.
That stuff I think should be under like a higher priority, and that stuff should be delivered by someone with like a security license, or who's registered, like someone in a security field should be the one to handle that, not just a normal mailman.
Yeah.
Because a normal mailman, his whole job, the funniest shit I saw today, this is as an example. Literally, there was like a meme, because some dude actually just ordered like a $4,500 TV or some shit, and it showed up fucking bent and cracked. It was like a 70-inch like Bravia Sony TV. It's a fucking expensive ass TV, and it showed up cracked. And literally the memes I was seeing is like the mailman when he saw that shit was cracked, and it's just him shrugging his shoulders because like, it's not my fucking issue.
Yeah. And that's wild. That's very, very wild.
But yeah, that's what I kind of mean. It's like, if someone ends up robbing the truck, at that point, it's not my issue. Like, I'm not dying for your shit. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. That is a fair point. That is definitely a fair point. No, but I would say like in the sense like, because like the safety, but for the drivers, but like,
I'd say give them a taser or something. Or some pepper spray. Something. Like, they can have some defense. I'm not saying they should be defenseless.
Or
but I don't think
or a gun with rubber bullets or something.
More random shootings than anything.
I would say rubber bullets, like, or something like that, but no, I understand.
Rubber bullets can still kill people.
Well, yeah, that makes sense, but... Alright, let's get into the game, damn it. Let's do the game. We got this.
Well, I mean, hey, we were mainly talking about this because, you know, old retro games going out of style, slightly dying off.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like, in my opinion, if they're gonna do this, as I said, like, if they're gonna do stuff like that, your systems better have at least 2 terabytes max, like for like your for beginning.
honestly, I would be happy to just have backwards compatibility.
I would say that too. I would say that too. Like, have backwards compatibility. Let companies resell their own shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, that would be a good idea. But knowing how that is, with the, especially with the discs. What my problem is that why are these other companies that are under Sony not saying a damn thing? Like mofos, say something. Like, pop out, have a conversation here. And I'm like,
well, I think there's actually a really big issue happening right now, and a lot of people aren't noticing it because one, Xbox is dying, Bungie's dying, Destiny 2's dead, Bungie might be going under, because if you didn't, like, I know we're getting off track with the game, but a lot of stuff is going very bad for Xbox, not Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't give a shit. Xbox exclusively.
yeah.
And everything's kind of just happening with Sony as well, and it's kind of taking the forefront. Xbox is trying to survive. Bungie's is on his last legs. Sony are just making up bullshit. And what I mean by this is, like, the whole player... If you go watch the video by Young Gia, and it was like someone else, they go over, like, the whole situation and they say stuff. It's not... They're trying to skew information so it, like, appears a specific way so that they have the ability to just say, well, you guys aren't buying these, so why should we keep making this?
Like in the aspect of that, even regardless if we're not buying it, there should be still sales of physical copies. But I think
exactly, because
like if it was a thing where they're not making the Blu-ray players, which is one of the reasons why, because they're not really making Blu-ray players anymore, because a lot of the technology for it is too damn expensive still. Like, if Sony came out with that, it's like, I don't think people would hate the idea that, oh, yo, this is a thing, right? Like, I think if they were more transparent with that, I think people would be like, okay, yeah, it sounds like a fucking problem. But that's the thing, they don't really come out transparently with that, and now they're getting the bullshit, and rightfully so. So,
well, yeah, that's also why a lot of companies are coming out and speaking against them, but mainly the one, I'm not sure if, like, they're a platform or they're kind of like Steam in a sense. That's why, like, GOG came out and said, if you buy a game with us on our store, you own the game. So, for, like, once you buy a game on GOG, you own that shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it after that point. I mean, clearly not sell it to other people, because then that would get in a legal trouble. But other than that, you could go make that shit a physical disc. You could wipe your ass with it. You could fucking make it a physical disc, wipe your ass with it, Kobe it into... Doesn't matter what you do with it at that point, because it's your game. You own it. And that's why I think a lot of people are, one, kind of just overshadowing GOGs and that specific aspect of what they're saying, because that's actually amazing. Not the fact that it's your game, but the fact that they're so transparent that they said it is yours. No matter what happens once you buy that game, it's yours to do with what you wish to.
okay.
Is that important, or do you not need that?
What?
That thing above you, that.
That's
just the grappling hook?
That's checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
See, I would explain this a little bit more if we could get on the topic. I understand your point, but
Fine, explain.
okay, so your job is to go ahead and to basically stop the world with evil, and then our first guy is Kaiza, which is a giant robot. All right. Right
First
now,
boss, Kaiser? Gotcha.
yeah. So, like, the cool things about this game is, especially this is why this is my favorite game of all time. Look at that.
Split the man in half, yes.
Yes. So
They got body physics.
exactly. One of the best hack and slash games of all time. I swear. Promise you. There's sneaking. There's robot fights. There's duels. There's level ups and everything. I'm telling you right now. I think this is way before you were born. But
That's crazy. How old are you?
I am 31, gonna be 32, bro.
Fuck you, and your old ass.
Yeah, look at this. Watch this.
Or when did this come out?
I believe 2000. I think 2004.
I was alive.
Yeah, you were a baby. And then Jonah wasn't alive. But yeah, this was one of the best games on PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube. I have all copies of them. Like I said, love this game so much. Guess what? I could use my sword as a helicopter, wall run.
Yes, I've seen. Pretty cool.
Oh, by the way, the voice actor for the character here is Fry from Futurama.
Damn, how old was he? Like, how old is he now? Dear God.
I think he's like 50. He's been doing Futurama since like early 1990s.
And he's still doing Futurama to this day.
Yep, but no, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Has a dope ass. It has a dope ass OST. Some of the things that his sensei says is fucking hilarious. And then you get like upgrades for based on how much people you kill.
It's kind of like a bit of like a Devil May Cry system. You're incentivized to do some cool shit.
Exactly, but it's like a mixture of like, so let's say Ninja Gaiden with like Mario 64 or Super Mario Galaxy. You're gonna go ahead and do different types of things in each level. You're gonna visit the levels once again, and you're gonna have different missions. And for this one, right now, I gotta go grab the spinning heart up there and try to roll it towards people. But then, when I get a belt or a color belt, which is the next one's going to be the yellow one, I can open doors with a yellow thing on it. And with that, I could do things in regards to, getting more grades, which help me unlock more different levels and other boss levels. You know what I mean?
Dude, a second. Let me turn the light on. It's getting dark as hell in here.
So watch this. And there's also like cool like little missions here. Watch this. See, just like the basic like of rolling. We're taking Tekiyama.
I can see.
You hear it?
Okay, speak.
Yes. Tits and ass during this game, majorly.
I'm sorry, sir. We only accepted ass and titties.
Damn it. Can you accept it through Afterpay?
I'm sorry. We only accept Apple Pay.
Klarna. Clio.
I'm told from the back that we will accept Klarna.
Right. So is there a way we could get them from people, through Instagram? Gram? Maybe?
Okay.
The gram?
I'm being told that you're a bitch ass hoe and you need to continue playing the game.
Oh. So, no Facebook? Life Journal? MySpace?
I repeat, they told me to tell you you're a bitch ass hoe and to continue playing the game.
Damn, okay. Friendster? Can we torrent it through LimeWire?
Ooh.
Frostwire.
Who remembers Torrent? That's a throwback to some old pirate days shit.
Oh, yeah. Till LimeWire got hit with a fucking cease and desist.
Oh, Brad, did you hear what happened to the people? Was it H-Anime? It was one of the illegal pirating sites, but it was, they got arrested and they're getting sent to prison.
For what? Damn it! For what?
For the illegal pirating sites.
Oh yeah, in certain places, in certain countries, you can actually do so. Like usually, like, well, of course, the United States you can do so also.
Honestly, if that was me, I'm probably taking jail time. Because no offense to all these other people and the artists and shit. If it was just the, like actors, if I was paying the actors, I wouldn't care as much. I mainly care because I'm paying these greedy ass companies that are charging more than they actually require.
Well, to be fair, you can't. To be fair, even regardless, a customer cannot go ahead and bring up the price or determine a price of an item. As much as you want to buy it or you could choose to buy it, a lot of people will end up doing things in regards to, you know, the idea of, let's say if I'm trying to go ahead and buy like some type of work from a person's business, and their picture is not as good as this person's, but they're trying to come up with a good price or a decent price that's affordable and for them to actually live off of, and that is good for the artwork. That would be the major amount of why, like, you know, they come up with the price and the consumer doesn't.
Well, no, because technically that is not true. They come up with the price through 3 different methods. One is when they choose what to pay the actors through a bartering system. I say bartering system because clearly the actors, if they are knowledgeable, are not going to take the base pay they can get depending on the film that they're doing. If someone's walking into Doomsday, aka Robert Downey Jr., doubtfully he's taking the bottom base bitch pay. He's getting paid in that motherfucking movie.
Well,
2, whenever they ship it out to movie theaters, they have to, again, not really a bartering system, but they have to nail down what the exact prices for all this stuff is going to be, whether or not it's going to be an IMAX, normal, widescreen, blah blah blah. And there's going to be tickets for that, and they get the tickets through sales of those and maybe merchandise from like blah blah blah, whatever the fuck else they sell movie wise, like the popcorn buckets and shit. And then thirdly, which is another reason why people are pirating shit, used to be physical media. But if you notice, a lot of the stuff you watch, Nico, is no longer having physical media. I actually just went to Target recently because I actually wanted to buy a bunch of discs. Like I wanted to buy a bunch of like movies and shit. And I realized, at least the Target near me, they completely removed their fucking movies. Like the physical media. You can't get it in the store anymore.
yep.
You can order it offline, but you can't get it in the store.
That's true. Makes sense.
And again, it just goes back to the whole thing where it's like, I have a great fucking example for this, and I don't mean to keep stepping away from the game, but the fact that, what was it, 40 million movies? Was it 40 million? It was around that. 40 to 80 million movies or some shit like that. I'm going to assume it's between that range. I know it was quite a bit. They got removed from the Sony Pictures app. All movies that people paid for.
Yeah.
And it was just taken from them.
Yeah, I think that's the ridiculousness about streaming, especially or like anything of like a company, like with something like that, that should be at least kept in your account.
I know, and that's what I mean. That's why a lot of people, when they say, "Well, shit, if you're gonna tell me the product I just bought isn't owning, then me taking it isn't stealing."
That makes sense.
That's literally what most of the, like, every time, if you ever go on like pirating sites and you, like, 'cause a lot of them have comments or some shit after episodes. That's why a lot of pirates and people say that exact same sentence. If owning isn't, or if buying isn't owning, then, God, I keep fucking it. It's taking isn't stealing or some shit like that. I keep fucking it.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I said, like, I can understand that mentality. Like, when companies could try to fix that by simply allowing them to own what they have, actually what they paid for and stuff like that. And
exactly, and that's what I was saying. Like, if I'm I'm paying, like, for instance, Markiplier, who's distributing and doing all that shit himself, I'll absolutely I'll pay to go see that shit in movie theaters again, and I'll buy the disc. just for that motherfucker, because I know he's doing that shit majorly by himself.
Mm.
I'm not sure if you saw Iron Lung. It was a pretty good movie.
A lot of people were shitting on it. I don't know why. Well, no, I don't really watch movies because freaking even IMAX movie theaters are such bullshit too. My friend went to go see a recent movie, and alone with his ticket plus snacks and especially for I believe being an IMAX for like 3D and shit like that, $70.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they overcharging the fuck out of you when they go to movies and shit. Like you'll get by the way, I'm not sure if this is for every movie theater, but that's why my brother only goes to the movies on Tuesday because it's cheaper for a lot of shit.
I think it's based on the movie theater.
That's how I was saying. It might just depend on which one you go to. I think I have a I think it's like a Regal movie theater.
Yeah, it was I think it was Regal. I think the Regal was the one that did that to him. Because we were having a conversation and we're like, yeah, dude, you got gypped for a fucking movie. But now, here's my thing. With all the backlash that they're going, I hope Sony changes that shit around. If they change it around, it sounds like they were actually listening, and then you will actually be saving a lot of things from the people. So, but
see, Nico, I'm at a state now where if they actually do end up negating everything that they said, I'm actually going to be more worried because Donald Trump has basically conditioned me to like worry about what the fuck he's now doing.
No, that's true.
Because this man started a war to stop the Epstein files from getting blown up out of proportion.
Yeah, but then people don't realize that the thing is still a fucking issue. Like
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, pull out the files. We want to see them. Who's in there?
This golden sword was forged in lead, but
I got a gold sword now.
Alchemist. It is heavy, but very powerful.
And you see, guys, this is why we play retro games, so you can get political.
But that's one of the crazy reasons. But all right, guys, definitely leave a like, leave a subscribe, turn your notification, hit that bell, and stay tuned for another episode of TemGameBoyz.
Don't let them lie to you. We're continuing this fucking video.
The abnormal is normal.